Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today it's not going to be an actual rant like I'm used to doing. It's going to be more of a tutorial, or here's what I think, or what. This is a how-to video. Now, everybody has seen pictures of either you're on the gun control side or the pro-gun side. Only difference between anti-gun and or many gun owners confuse anti-gunists with gun control advocates. Nobody is anti-gun, because you never hear anybody screaming to disarm the government, right? So they're all or gun-controlled advocates. They want civilians disarmed and only to allow the military and police with guns. Stalin and Hitler did too. Look how well that turned out. So, everybody's seen, or a majority of pictures, seen Feinstein, or Feinstein, however you say that weird chick's name, and some other anti-gunists, or gun control advocates, with some pretty unsafe gestures while holding a gun. I'm going to show you what they're doing wrong. Well, I'm going to tell you and show you what they're doing wrong. Keep in mind, I've had many years of experience with guns, and I always take major precautions. And children, don't touch guns. You get your parents' permission. Okay? I'm not at fault for anything you do. Nobody else is. You're responsible for your own. You're here. You're here. Yay. We have a typical high-point rifle, 9mm carbine. Very good gun. I mean, to field strip it is a pain in the butt because you need tools to do it, lots and lots of tools. But normally what is done in these gun control videos, now mind you, there's no magazine, chamber's empty and cleared. Safety normally would be on, but with these, if the chamber's open, you can't switch safety on, which, okay, whatever. But normally in these videos, or pictures, mind you, and these rants that these gun control advocates do, end up having the gun there. Now, mind you, there's nothing over there. There's a wall and nothing but trees. So, for knowledge, information only, most of the time, they're holding the gun like this, or way over here, right behind them, towards the camera people, or way over there at an angle. Notice I'm pointing it down now because I'm away from that wall. Always treat it like it's loaded. Or towards the audience, or even sometimes their finger is never here or up here. It's, mind you, for informational purposes, here. Now, I'm not touching the trigger, I'm just chilling. And their receiver, now, mind you, there's nothing in there, no magazines, is closed, and that safety, where'd you go? There you are, is off. Now, I would respect gun control advocates a whole lot more if they showed up to a rant. Open up, there we go. You have to push down on that to make it lock. Weird. But, and they're either holding it like this, or I already went over that. But when you hold a gun, both hands, either straight up, to where if it goes off, it ain't going at an angle towards wherever and striking somebody, it's straight up, or straight down. There is no in between. Or like that one guy, I can't remember his name for the life of me, but he was sitting there holding the gun up like this, pointed at a straight angle. Mind you, I'm not putting my finger on the trigger. I'm just shadowing it, as you can see. The trigger like this, like this. To me, if you're going to speak about gun control and how it affects the safety of everybody, you might want to be able to look safe with a weapon first, in all honesty. Why? Because it sets a better example. To have a good speech with a terrible presentation leaves you with nothing. Speech is nothing without presentation. Basic high school rules. I mean, I know, I'm 20, fresh out of high school, but you know what? I'm 10 times smarter about guns than most of these people out here. Not to sound, like I'm puffing my chest out or anything, it's normally truth. But if they showed up at my door and said, if I can convince you that you don't need your gun because it's dangerous, I'd laugh and go, amuse me. Here's my gun. Tell me all about it. You can't take it yet because you haven't convinced me. I'm just showing you what I'm just giving it to you so you can show me. If you can't handle it properly, you don't deserve to tell me I don't need my gun. So, but even when the receiver's closed, I've noticed in some of these photos that safety is normally off. What irritates me about that is that you always treat a gun like it's loaded, right? Any gun owner can tell you that what I'm telling you is basic foundation rules for handling any gun. Any gun. Even a pistol. It's always pointing straight up or straight down. Finger off the trigger. Safety's on. Keep it unloaded. Or unless you're concealed carry, or you're using it for home defense. But for storage purposes or something, keep it unloaded. Me, this is my home defense weapon, so when I'm done, I'm going to put the magazine back in here. Keep it there. Now, whether or not you keep one in the chamber or not, that's completely up to you. I'd rather have one in the chamber. Because all you have to do is safety off, and bang, done. Now, many of you are going to argue that it's a good idea to ban all guns because some idiot left his gun in a school bathroom. Now let me tell you this. Is this guy actually licensed and an official guard, or was he just somebody they picked up off the street? Because I can tell you one thing, government's bad enough right now, they could have probably bribed the guy. Not being a conspiracy theorist. But you never need to leave your guns lying around either, especially around children. Something was amiss there. You know, you're paying police taxes, or you're paying your taxes for your police force. Use them. They're bodyguards at the school during school hours, right? Might as well put a few in there. But that, my dear boys and girls, and women and gentlemen, and all sorts of people out there, is how you handle one. You don't point it up at an angle, loaded. You don't. It's either straight up or straight down. No in between. You keep your finger off that trigger at all times. Your safety best be on, unless such need arises. And you keep that receiver clean. For some odd reason, when safety's off, I can do that, but when it's on, well, it kind of makes sense now. I should think about that more often. Or your receiver's open. Now, if this was in a field and I was going to show you how to shoot, it'd be loaded, and I'd show you how to do it, how to handle it even loaded. I've treated it like it's been loaded. It's not pointing anywhere it shouldn't be. I'm not putting my finger on the trigger. It looked like I did, but really, I would just shadow it. You see, it's not really there. And I'm making sure I ain't bumping anything. But that's how it's done. Over half these gun control advocates need to learn this, or they look like a complete, total imbecile. when it comes to their presentations and their speeches. But that's all I'd like to tell you guys, show you guys. And God bless you, God bless America, and God bless our God-given rights. Because these made America free. And you know what? It will probably make America free again one day. It might be in my lifetime, might not be, might be in your grandchildren's. Don't know. But let's keep America free, and let's make sure she's preserved. So ladies and gentlemen, with that, I bid you adieu. Thank you for watching, and normally, actually, I will take any advice on videos, or if you want me to do an argument, or a rant on something particular, I will more than gladly accept it and think it over. Thank you guys. Y'all have a great time.